Good evening. So I started coming again live on YouTube, and this is the place where we heal from IBS naturally. I think earlier I used to say it like that, and that was really something which has made my memory again refreshed. Let me update this status on my story. Okay. So I've been discussing about self-discovery, and this is very important part when we are discussing about irritable bowel syndrome, because if we know our personality, then we can know that, like, how introvert or how extrovert we are, how sensitive we are, how much resilience we have in our body, how we can quickly recover from something, what is our state of mind, what brings the real joy, and what is something we need to take care of. Yes, self discovery via knowing your actual birth chart, by knowing your actual date of birth, month of birth, year of birth. These things help a lot, because the day you are born, if you're born Sunday, you will have different characteristics. If you're born on Monday, you will have different characteristics. So this is really important, that the day you are born is, you know that, and you have to study that information to understand what you are exactly, because a person who is born on Monday will be having simple nature, he will be more sensitive kind of person, but he will be an honest person who like to go straight forward. So there are different interpretations of the day which a person is born. Again, the date plays a very crucial role in a person's destiny for whole life. See, universe communicate us in numbers. So these numbers is which each person needs to understand to actually able to evolve from any kind of disease. It may be IBS currently, but if you really know that your date and day has a significance, then you can work it out and can get more better results instead of just doing the yoga meditation diet. These things help, but I am when I tell you, I will tell you from all the areas which you will use to capture your IBS and kill it in your body. So that is my intention, and that's why I succeeded in doing this. People think that there are few ways. There are around, I cannot explain. There are 9, 10 ways which IBS needs to be healed and needs to be captured to understand how it is behaving in your body. Then only you can overcome IBS. People lose hope because they think that diet is not working, they think that doctor advice is not working, they think that their meditation and yoga is not working, so it cannot be healed. No, it's not like that. You need to understand your destiny, you need to understand your number, you need to understand your year of month, you need to understand sorry, year of birth, and month also have a significance. If you're born in November, if you're born in July, if you're born in August, each Month has different kind of energy, and the total date of birth also have a different kind of energy. Each year has some animal, a specific animal, which is which a person has when he takes birth on earth. So according to the nature of the animal, you can know what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. Likewise, considering the whole date, you can know what are your weaknesses and what are your strength areas. So this is the importance of one single information which was there embedded in your records, but you have not been using this, and that's why you are not able to understand this, that this information is very crucial. The day we are born and or we open our eyes first time, it's a very crucial moment, and that decides your actual path you will be taking. Your 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 things might get changed as based on your current level of commitment and current beliefs, but your basic nature which you have acquired because of taking birth during that time will remain same. So I would tell you that rather just focusing on understanding and working on your diet, working on your medicines, working on your fitness program, also focus on this. This can help a person a lot to understand and do the self discovery. Number second thing I was telling, each alphabet has different kind of energy. Like A is a initiative taker, it's a bold number. Likewise, every alphabet has its own pros and cons. So, if your name starts with N, your name starts with P, your name starts with R, you will have different characteristics. That's how each person is different in this world. A person may be born, like hundreds of person can be take birth during same time, but each of them have different names, each of them have different beliefs, each of them come here with different past karmas. So that's how their destiny changes. That's why everybody is unique, and this uniqueness has to be studied properly. Only then person can really find out what is his purpose, he's here for, why he is suffering from any kind of disease. So these numbers, your name, first alphabet, even your full name, also have some energy and number which can be calculated based on some calculations, and you can come to know that what is your number. Your date of birth can be calculated and can be reached to a single digit number, and it number has some different kind of energy. So these are very confidential information which hardly people study in their life, and that's why they keep dealing with the things in similar manner. That's why certain people start keep, like, they are not able to overcome their own nature, and that's why they are not able to trust others. They are not able to see that how can this person succeed, he is not better than me, he doesn't look better than me, he doesn't has the knowledge which I have, but still he is succeeding because he is using some other kind of technique. In life is all about learning those techniques either from you or from your mentor. Your mentor can make your path fast forward. If you want to learn it, definitely you have that map, you have that information, but you need to figure it out. That is very important. So I was telling that your full name, your first alphabet, your date of birth, your month and year and day of birth are making your destiny very unique and specific. It has to be properly studied. Then only you can come to know what is the real significance and your strengths and your weaknesses. Next comes the house number, which I was explaining. The house number which we live is very having its own energy. When we live in a house, actually our life events happen according to the number of the house. So, and it is really important to understand that house choose us. They have the energy to choose us, to make us live in their numbers rather than we choosing the house number. Yes, it is very subtle, but house number can choose a person, and the person is forced to live in that house to understand or to have experience of certain kind of situation. So one number house will have different kind of situation, two number house will have different kind of situation, seven number house will have different kind of situation, nine number house may have different kind of situation. When I say number, I mean to say if your house number is 1 to 1, then it will be like total of 1 plus 2 plus 1, total of 1 plus 2 plus 1, it is 4. So 4 number house has a different kind of energy and can help, or you can read about that number and you can understand how does it relate or fits into your own suffering. So how I, to give you a very small kind of hint, the numbers which are more than 6, like 7, 8, or 9, these numbers are not very good numbers. They have their the people who are living in these kind of houses, 7, the total of 7, 8, and 9, they have their high karmic destiny of past. They have been have doing lot of karmas which they have to settle. So I would say that if you are really lucky and you can choose a number still, then go ahead, go for the lighter numbers like 1 to 6. 1 to 6 numbers are far better when living in such kind of houses which have these kind of numbers, because every number will have its pros and cons, and it's not like that 7 number has everything bad, 8 number has everything bad, or 9 number has everything bad. No, so it also depends upon the person who has taken birth during certain specific time. Again, that he might experience certain different level of energies while living in these numbers, and a person who is born completely different time zone, then he will be having the different energy experience. So these are like few pointers which can shape. Like for me, I will give you example. Whenever I used to live in a number which was having 9 as total, me and my wife were having quarrels and having big fights, and that is 100% true. Earlier I also do not used to believe in this, but two times I shifted in a house because still live here rented. I shifted in a house which was having the total number of 9, and we had serious fights, and it was almost going with the separation. I told you in 2016 I was on verge of separation. Then I understood that I need to change the number, and my wife also did not used to believe that, but now she also believes that if we are going to live together, we won't prefer any house which has number of total of 9. That doesn't suit us. So this is about the self discovery. We never know that a house number energy can affect us. We never know that a day which we are born can affect us, but they had certain subtle kind of energy, and they are making such huge impacts that we are unknown. That's why I tell you that IBS people think that can be healed from exercise, can be healed from meditation, can be healed from uh, food habits, can be healed from good habits, can be healed from good karmas, but you have still lot of things to fix and to understand. Other, if you don't do that, you won't still have any idea why this is happening in your life. So I would say that you find a mentor, or you take this pointer and start studying from today. What is your date of birth? What is your month of birth? how your karmic destiny is shaping, what is your name, what is the alphabet. Karmic destiny of full name cannot be done by you because that requires expert opinion. That requires expert opinion, okay? So that thing I can do, but otherwise you can understand which house you live. You can Google it, how houses affect things. So certain kind of behavior is expected in house. Like for 5 number, the house will always have full of energy, but that energy is constantly moving. So there are few things, like there is no peace in or calmness in that house. 5 number is something always rotating. Somebody's doing something, but again he's changing his mind. Again he's doing something. There is no settlement period. 4 number has very good settlement period. A person who is retired, if he plans to live in a 4 number house, definitely that can provide lot of healing and positivity. So these are the power of the numbers. Also, if a couple is not having the children and they move to a house which is having 1 number or 2 number, they will definitely will be blessed with children's kids. So this is the power of the numbers. Universe communicates us in form of numbers, and to understand things more carefully, you need to discover. This is one path. I can tell you many more paths in coming time. Keep here, keep listening or keep watching my videos. I will give you lots of gyan that you would be able to uh, sail yourself in the sea. And if you really find something which is difficult to understand, contact me. I'm not free. Okay. If you think that you need a personal coaching, then contact me. I will be happy to help you. Cost I do not charge much, but some nominal cost. Because I'm doing this, I need to continue doing this, and for that, I need energy. So you help me with the energy, and I help you with my time and my value of knowledge, information. So this is, I want to say that continue exploring yourself from the other areas, not only one area. And I'll keep guiding you through these YouTube videos, through these Facebook series, through this lot of videos. I have still a lot of knowledge, and I will definitely, by God grace, keep sharing with you, because I'm here to heal all the people who are suffering from IBS. Currently, I'm not having the proof of concept because I did it for myself. I want to at least present example of 10 or 15 people strong healing from IBS. Only then I will be able to project this ideas that IBS is 99% healable from your spiritual energy. Like if your spiritual level is even 70%, you not 70%, saying too much. If your spiritual level is 50%, 40%, then still you can have lot and lot of energy to heal from, come out from IBS. So this is what I wanted to say today. So have a good night, sweet dreams, take care of yourself during Corona times. Good night.